and honor the strength in this gathering, right? To the survivors who remind us that cancer is not the end of the story. To the fighters bravely walking through treatment right now. To the families and loved ones who give strength and comfort through every step. And to the lives we're lost, whose memory fuels our commitment. Your courage continues to inspire us. You are not alone. Today, we stand together as a community of care, hope, and action. It is an honor to stand here today at Belisha Foundation, an organization born from love and resilience. Belisha's story reminds us, even through grief, we can create hope. Their mission is clear: to ensure no one facing cancer is left behind. From awareness to healing with dignity and compassion. I am also honored to represent the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Medical Association, EOTMA. For those of you who don't know who EOTMA is, it is a faith-based organization, non-profit organization that brings together healthcare professionals rooted in the Ethiopian Orthodox faith. Its works includes organizing medical outreach programs, supporting undeserved communities, promoting preventative care, and delivering compassion healthcare guided by love, hope, and faith. Together, Belisha's Foundation and EOTMA complement one another. Belisha's Foundation provides awareness, advocacy, and community support, while EOTMA extends medical and spiritual care. This partnership reflects holistic healing, care for the body, mind, and spirit. Okay, now I'm going to talk about cancer. We all know about cancer. We all heard about cancer in different directions, right? So I just want to give you the basic definition what cancer is, especially for the young adults. Cancer begins in our cells. So the cells are like the tiny building blocks of our body, right? Normally cells grow, they divide, and they die. That's their normal activity. But cancer occurs when some cells stop following these rules, right? And then they grow uncontrollably from lumps or tumors, and sometimes spread to other parts of our body. So cancer affects anybody. So it's not like the old people disease, it's not like the young ones only, right? It affects everyone at any age. It can also start anywhere, any part of our body. But here's the important part. Cancer is not always a death sentence. With awareness, prevention, early detection, and treatment, many cancers can be stopped and managed and even cured. So what is the reality of cancer, and then why awareness matters, why a program like this matters for all of us? So now I'm going to talk about numbers, okay? So according to the American Cancer Society, Cancer Facts Figure 2025. So the data shows in this year, 2025, right from January to December, over 2 million new cancer cases are expected to be diagnosed in the US. You guys know that? Over 2 million in the US this year alone. And then it's also expected 618,000 people to die from cancer. So that's nearly like 5,600 cases, new cases every single day, and also 1,700 deaths every single day. That's a big number, right? Also, according to the World Health Organization, globally, cancer claimed almost 10 million lives in 2020. So that's about 1 in every 6 deaths worldwide. According to the American Cancer Society Global Cancer Atlas 2025, can you imagine half of all the cancers are linked to the modifiable risk factors? So there are two types of risk factors. One is modifiable, the other one is unmodifiable. The non-modifiable risk factors are something that we cannot change, right? Something like our age, our family history, our genetics, those we cannot change. But almost half of those cancer are linked with non-modifiable risk factors. Those are the ones that we can change by changing our lifestyles. Okay, so we have real power to reduce this risk through lifestyle changes. So the good news is, so I'm gonna, those numbers are scary, right? 2 million in the US, almost 10 million worldwide. Those numbers are really scary. And the good news is, according to Houston Chronicles 2025 again, as of 2022, overall cancer death rates in the US has fallen 34% since 1991. So this is due to reduction in smoking, right? And then better screening, early detection, and advanced treatments. So this number tells us awareness and actions saves life. So what can we do today? What can we do? So we know about cancer, we learn about the numbers and all that. So what can we do? So remember the modifiable risk factors, changing our lifestyle, changing our eating habits and all that. So we should start eating balanced diet, right? Avoid junks, processed foods, things that we ingest. We have to be mindful of what we're eating. And then they recommend to eat like colorful dishes like vegetables and fruits and all that. And also stay active, move around. Most of us maybe were like working 8 hours sitting on a desk, right? So take a break, walk around, because your life matters. And then also maintain a healthy weight, avoid smoking, and limit alcohol. Protect yourself, your skin from sun, and also, ladies, the things that we apply to our skins, please be mindful of what we're putting to our skins, right? And most importantly, please go for annual checkups and recommended cancer screenings, right? So 2025 is almost over. We're on September right now. So I just want to ask you a question. Who here has done their annual checkups this year? Okay, I only see like a couple of hands. So who here has already done their annual checkups for this year? 2025 is almost over. Okay, a couple of hands, right? Thank you. So congratulations for all of you. Yes, thank you. So the rest of us, majority of us, I don't see a lot of hands, right? So the homework for us, Monday comes, please call on to your doctors and have an appointment and do your yearly checkups, right? Physical exams. And then what is one small change you could make to improve your health this month? Anyone? What is one small change you could make to improve your health this month, September? Get enough sleep. Yes, that's part of healing, right? Okay. All right, exercise, right? Eat healthy. Okay. So I want to talk about age-tailored cancer screening checklist. So if you guys have seen the flyer, this is not just the advertisement for to run, like in a grand run, African run. This is not only the advertisement, right? If you flip it, you will see checklist based on age, the type of screening that we should all be doing, right? Based on your age. So if you don't have this flyer, get this flyer, and then you get the checklist. Okay, so basic screenings that I want to mention is like for ladies and all of you, right? All of us, we should do our breast exam, clinical exam, self-exam, right? And then check yourself, listen to your bodies. So you should do mammograms, right? For women older than 40, like You should do one mammogram once a year, right? And then especially like if you have a family history of like breast cancer, it's recommended for you to do it earlier than 40 years as well. Both men and women should begin colorectal cancer screening at 45. So that's our colonoscopy, right? And stool test. Prostate cancer for men starting 45 to 50, okay? So we should always continue those regular checkups and then make sure you do those recommended screenings from our doctors, okay? So we should not be ignoring the signs. Sometimes we find all things like after, the last moment, right? At the end of maybe, right? So let me tell you something. If you listen to our body, if you listen to your body, and did you know that cancer often whispers before it gets louder? It will tell you, right? So just pay attention to those signs and symptoms. Don't ignore the signs. If you feel a lump, if you feel a little lump that's persistent, it's not going away, make sure you check with your doctor, right? And if you have unexplained weight loss, like you're not exercising, you're not doing diet, you're not doing anything in the name of losing weight, but you find yourself losing a lot of weight unexpectedly, please check with your doctor. Abnormal bleeding, serious cough or sore that doesn't heal, those are, the basic things that you can listen to your bodies and then get checked. Anything that is off of your body, it's not feeling well, please get it checked because early detection saves life. So there are multiple treatment options, right? So what do we do if we get diagnosed with cancer, right? There's multiple treatment options. But I want to mention this. Every plan is unique. What works for me may not work for my sister, may not work for my brothers, right? So every plan is unique based on the cancer type, stage, and the individual. These decisions should always be made with the healthcare providers, okay? So some of the recommended treatments are like maybe it could be surgery, right? There's two types of surgery when it comes to cancer. One could be curative surgery, which is to remove the cancer cells, right? And then the other one is palliative. This is to reduce symptoms or improve comfort when cure is impossible. The other one is chemotherapy and immunotherapy. So chemo is like they use medicine to kill those cancer cells. And immunotherapy actually strengthens your immunity, your body's immunity system to fight cancer. The other treatment option is radiation therapy. So like I said, it's all unique, it's all different for everyone. So radiation therapy, they use high energy beam to destroy cancer cells in specific areas. The other one is palliative care. This one is focused on relieving pain, managing side effects, and supporting emotional and spiritual needs. It can also be done at any stage of the cancer, right? We don't have to wait until the end of the time. The other treatment is hospice care. So this is for patients where cure is no longer possible in the eyes of the doctors, right? This also proves improved quality of life by focusing on comfort, dignity, and peace. Supports both patients and their families. The other thing that I really want to mention is advanced care planning. So I don't know if any of you maybe recently went to the hospital and then the nurses ask you, maybe, do you have advanced directive? Who in here knows what advanced directive is? Anyone? Okay. So advanced directive, this is a documentation that actually specifies your wish, right? So this is critically very important to discuss about your personal wishes early, while we can talk, right? While we can make our decision. It's important that we should put it written down, right? And then share it with our loved one. So when the moment comes that we cannot make our decision, then our loved ones can make a decision for us, right? So this is very important. This is not only for the people are like, are close to dying or anything. So we don't know, nobody knows who's gonna die anytime, right? So we should all be prepared and then have these documents ready. This also helps our family make a decision based on your wishes. So the power of community is what I see today, and the support groups, right? So support groups provide more than information. This is amazing. This network need to continue to grow, especially in our community, because most of us might think that any adversity happens in our life, we may think that we're the only person, we're the only one that's going through this adversity, right? So, but there are a lot of people that's going the same path. So this community is one of them, and we should all support, right? So they remind us that we don't have to walk this walk alone. And this Belisha Foundation also offers supports, right? That's why we all are here. And then programs like this, it actually brings survivors together, fighters, and then also families, right? So by joining, you gain a safe space to share your story. Also by sharing your story, you know, it's also a part of healing process, right? So you should start sharing your story to heal. You find strength and be uplifted by others who understand. These circles of care become lifelines of hope and healing. And I encourage everyone touched by cancer, whether directly or through the loved ones, to connect with support groups. So it's not only cancer though. When I talk about, when I mention about support group, different adversities, right? Different things that happens in our life, support groups actually helps heal, okay? So cancer may touch many lives, but it does not define us. With awareness and community like this, faith and action, we can change the story. And Belisha Foundation invites all of us to join their mission of hope and dignity. Also, EOT must strengthen us with faith-based care, medical outreach, and holistic support. It is an honor to represent EOTMA today and to stand with Belisha's Foundation. Together, we commit to ensure that no one walks the cancer journey alone. So let's make a promise, all of us, right? Those of you who did not raise your hands earlier, you're going to make that appointment Monday first thing, yes? To see your doctors, make your appointments, do your physical exam, get your checkup, and then take your screenings seriously, right? If the doctor recommends you to go do your mammogram, listen to that. Go do your mammogram, do your pap smear, do your colon cancer screening. Sometimes in our culture we say, okay, mamwarat, right? Mintino mamwarat. I don't have it, I don't feel it, but sometimes they can be silenced, right? But the doctors have the reason why they recommend those risk screenings. And then make healthy life choices. Remember those modifiable risk factors, so they are in our hands. And then support one another, so no one is left behind. When we unite in love, knowledge, and hope, cancer doesn't stand a chance, right? Thank you.
እሺ እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልን ለእህታችን ሙሉ በጣም ዘርዘር ያለ መረጃን የሰጠችን። ሌላው ነገር ደግሞ ቃል እንድንገባ ያደረገችው ሰኞ ሄዳችሁ ሐኪማችሁን እዩላለች። እንግዲህ እሱ እንዳንረሳ ፕሮግራማችን ይቀጥላል። ሴት ልጆች ሁለተኛውን ዙር እየተጫወቱ ነው። እዚህ ጋር የቀሩ ሳምቡሳዎች አሉ፣ ጮርናቄዎች አሉ፣ ፒዛዎች አሉ። በተጨማሪ ደግሞ ለሩጫው መመዝገባችሁን እንዳትረሱ። መሮጥ የማትችሉ ደግሞ ኪዩጊቭ እየሄዳችሁ ሩጫውን ስፖንሰር እንድታረጉ። የልጆቹ ጨዋታ እንዳለቀ አበባዮሽ እንላለን። እህቶቻችን አበባዮሽ ይላሉ። ከዛ ቀጥሎ ወደዛኛው ሜዳ ሄደን የመጨረሻውን ጨዋታ እናደርጋለንና ከኛ ጋር ሁኑ ለማለት ነው። እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልኝ።
A light that shows the way from one to all. A new legacy. Belisha. Time can't erase. We stand together. Our purpose is clear. Belisha conquers all. Belisha is the hope that outlasts the night. She helps us walk as one in a race of life. Her example gives meaning, a kindness gleaming. Belisha. The pain may linger, the shadows may grow, but her spirit's a river that helps us to flow. Don't ever give in. She whispers within. Belisha courage, Belisha grace, symbol of hope. Time can't erase. We stand together. Our purpose is clear. Belisha conquers all fear. A symbol of courage. A symbol of hope. Belisha. Promise. A light that shows the way from one to all. Legacy. Belisha is the courage that helps us stand. A fire she brings across the land, a voice for the strong, a place to belong. Belisha courage, Belisha grace, a symbol of hope. Time can't erase. We stand together. Our purpose is clear. Belisha conquers all fear. Belisha is the hope that outlasts the night. legacy. Belisha is the courage that helps us stand. A fire she brings across the land, a voice for the strong, a place to belong. Belisha courage, Belisha grace, a symbol of hope time can't erase. We stand together, our purpose is clear. Belisha conquers all fear. Belisha is the hope that outlasts the night. She helps us walk as one in a race of life. Her example gives meaning, a kindness gleaming. Belisha courage, Belisha grace, a symbol of hope time can't erase. We stand together, our purpose is clear. Belisha conquers all fear. The pain may linger, the shadows may grow, but her spirit's a river that helps us to flow. Don't ever give in, she whispers within. Belisha courage, Belisha grace, a symbol of hope time can erase. We stand together, our purpose is clear. Belisha conquers all. A symbol of courage, a symbol of hope.
Ahí está ahí el gol. Ahí está ahí. Ahí está ahí.